Hi guys, welcome back to this makeup thingy-my-bobby, whatever you want to call it video. I just tried out the new Juvia's Place foundations. They're not longer new, but you know, Botswana, we get things like, yeah, after they've been out for a long time. And this is the look that I created, and if you want to see how I did it, just stay tuned. So guys, I'm just gonna do my full face as usual. I'm sure you've seen me doing this if you've watched any of my previous videos. So I'm gonna follow the usual drill. If you want to skip to where I start putting the foundation, it's still fine, so that you get, because that's what you came here for. But otherwise, if you just want to watch me do everything, then feel free. So I start off by doing the usual thing, my eyebrows. I use the Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 11 to highlight and to shape my eyebrows. It's quite a good concealer. I'm impressed by it. I'm also impressed by the color as well, because I usually use LA Girl in Fawn or ColourPop in Dark 46 for any of those who want a shade match with me. So here I used the concealer number 11, and it's quite a good blend. It's not too light, and it's also not too dark. When you look at it, you'll think it's dark, but when it applies quite a nice yellow based concealer. So I'm going to be a bit like, this video is not going to be perfect, because my friend came over when I was just starting to do the video, and she was talking a lot. We were talking a lot and, you know, laughing a lot. So that's why I didn't even position the camera correctly. But anyways, it's still early days, so I'm sure you guys will forgive me. And yeah, so I just continue doing my eyebrows there. I filled them in with the pomade, my LA Girl one as usual. Then I use the same concealer as a base for my eyeshadows, and then I'm just going to put that all over my eyelid. As usual, I like to go a little bit lighter with the concealer, but I didn't have anything lighter, and I wanted the foundation to be all Juvia's Place. Excuse my friend there at the back there. Hi, Amanda. So I used the Juvia's Place setting powder in Kalahari to set that concealer in place before I started applying my shadows. So for the shadows, I used the Saharan palette, as well as the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. So the first shade that I went in with there is the Zulu from the Masquerade palette as my transition shade. I just put that over by the crease of my eye using windshield wiper motions just to blend it in. I just go in with Ada, the shade Ada, which is from the Masquerade palette as well, just underneath that one, just to deepen the eye look, give it more color, give it more depth. So I then go in with the shade Chad from the Saharan palette, just to smoke my eyes out a little bit. My eyelids are very small, and I feel like I'm always saying this. Yeah, so eyeshadow looks don't really, you know, pop on me. I don't know, but I'm always inspired by Nikki tutorials. She has like really small eyes, but she always manages to work them. So that's what I always try to do as well. So on my inner eyelid, I'm going in with the shade Katina from the Saharan palette, and then I just go on to just blend everything together. So you can see I'm carrying like 4 blending brushes, and I keep on interchanging them, blending everything together, making sure there's like a seamless transition between the colors. And yeah, so with makeup you blend until you cannot blend anymore. So yeah, so I don't know what we were talking about with my friend, but whatever it was very funny. You'll see some spots where I do laugh here and there, and yeah, just forgive me. I'm sure as I go on with this video making thing, it's gonna be perfect. So I think there my eyeshadow was done. I was moving on to the big one. So I got the brush. The brush is amazing, and then I'm using the color Malawi in the shade, the number 230. It's called Malawi 230. So as you can see, it applies on light, but girl, the coverage, like, it's insane. Look at the side that doesn't have foundation. Oh my gosh, Juvia's place, you nailed it on this one. Oh my gosh, the coverage, this is what I'm talking about. You know, every time you look for a foundation review online and they say full coverage, we were never ready for this one. I was not ready because my acne scars are always popping out, and I'm always saying like, what's so full coverage about this foundation? But this one, ma'am, thank you. Malawi 230. So it goes on a bit light. I did a few swatches early on, so I realized that it does oxidize, so it does get a little bit darker with time. That is why you can see already it's blending into my skin. So I use the same concealer that I use for my brows, that is shade 11, underneath my eye to highlight down the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow and everything. I love the concealer. It's also thick like the foundation, but both products are lightweight. You don't feel like you have put a lot of makeup when you are wearing them, but then it appears to be a lot, but it's not. I really like the consistency of this product, and I don't know, maybe it's early days to say favorite foundation. I don't know, early days, but if it is, then it's really good because it comes in much cheaper than my usual Estee Lauder, GRWM, and other foundations that I normally wear, or the MAC one. So that would be great. I really like the coverage there. So then I just blend that in, and then I use the shade number 4 to contour. I just used the same brush because I realized I hadn't taken a different brush for that, and I was too lazy to stand up. So I did the side of my nose. My nose is like a very round nose, so I normally don't make an effort to contour it. But for the sake of TV, for the sake of the videos, guys, I just have to contour it a bit, so that it's not that round. And my cheeks are full, but we go on with the contour, girl. And then we set that contour in place with the Juvia's Place setting powder in Kalahari. Then I proceed to bake because I stay in like a very hot country, like it's very, very hot. So I find that if I don't bake even just a little bit, I find myself getting quite oily by the moment I'm walking out of the house. So I just have to bake, but I don't bake for long. I just bake just for a little bit. I line my lips with chestnut and MAC pencil. This pencil is very good. I've realized it's quite universal across many different shades. I mean, you can literally be light and use it and everything. Then some liquid eyeliner there on my eyes, like a little small winglet, just to make my eyes a little bit more pronounced. And what was I saying? Oh yes, the lip liner. It's very good. Get yourself one. And then I use the Maybelline matte ink. Those are my babies. I love their lipstick. I'm planning to get all shades by the end of this year. That shade, I forgot what shade it was. Then I use a eyeliner for my waterline, black eyeliner, and then after that I'll proceed then to dust off all the powder, the excess powder that I've used. Oh no, I had to do my inner corner highlight, guys. Literally, this is Yeah, one of the nicest things that I do to my eyes, like inner corner highlight, yes ma'am, anytime, yes ma'am, any day, yes ma'am. I love it so much. Then I put some gloss on, then I dust off the excess powder and proceed to set the rest of my face with my MAC powder. And yeah, it is what it is, down the bridge of my nose and everything. So guys, just let me know what other videos you guys want to see. I know for now the video quality is not that good, but I'll work on getting a better camera. But if you want to see different videos, just let me know. So I use the Saharan blush from the Saharan blush palette in the shade Neo or Neo. I don't know, but I guess if it was Setswana it would be Neo, but I don't know. Anyways, I highlight the cheeks here. I was literally covering the camera. Girl, move your hand. Hi guys. No, I think I was distracted because my friend was there, so I didn't do things properly this time. And I'm still not able to use like a mirror that's like really far from me because I'm short-sighted. I wear glasses, so I have to carry that mirror. Set my face and then yes ma'am, we are done, we are done, we are done. So that's pretty much how it came out. I think I do a lot of like nude lip looks, and I think I should do something more bold. So guys, this is the finished look of the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Foundation. I loved how it looks. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a winner with me. What I didn't like though, okay, I really like the foundation. I really like the concealer. I really like that it's thick, it's full coverage. I've got acne scars, so girl, that's my best friend. Full coverage is my best friend. What I didn't like though is the setting powder. I think I'm gonna stick to my usual setting powder because I didn't like the way it sets the makeup. So that one is definitely going to some giveaway or something. I hope someone else will benefit from it. But everything else, stunning. Juvia's